Yeah, so now the Powerwall finally got its permanent roof, and this will protect it from sun all year long, and yeah, rain will still probably hit some parts of it because the rain here in Thailand is coming from all directions, but that is okay. So next step and final step for the Powerwall is to make a sort of output box there. So I will connect the load output of the day-sun hybrid inverter, and it will then act like a emergency generator. If the grid is down and somebody needs to access power from the battery, it can do via outlets. Yeah, I've pre-wired the breaker box so that I don't need to do it outside. It's always easier when you can sit at a table and do this kind of jobs. The only thing missing will be the cable coming into the box here. So we have 3 phases, and then we have here an AC SPD, and then for each phase 1 outlet, and each of the outlets is protected by an RCBO. And whenever I need some power outside near that place, I can just use this junction box there. I have already connected the 5-core cable. So this is 5 times 4 square millimeters. Strain relief here, and this is going into the bus bar for each phase. It's only a 1 meter cable. The only thing remaining is to mount this next to the inverter, connect the cable to the inverter, and we already have a load output. So this will be connected to the load terminal of the hybrid inverter. Okay, the breaker box is installed. So in order to connect this now to the load output there, I have to power down the inverter. Of course, I don't want to work under power. So what I need to do is turn off the PV. Now turn off the grid. And we can now shut down the unit. It's safe now to work on the terminals, and this will just take a minute and the work is already done. start with the ground. The load terminal is connected with all the wires. What we can do now is actually test if all the circuits are working correctly and if there is a neutral to ground bond required, because that I don't know. I have set the inverter when the grid is down to set the island mode, but I don't know if there is an internal ground bond or not, but that we will do. The grid is at the moment is off because the breaker is down, but we can use solar, and the inverter is already showing on, so actually we should have power here. So let's check that. Okay, I have my meter here. We can also check the RCDs with this one. Let's see, voltages here, 400, 400 and 400 between the phases. Then if I go to the neutral, 230, 230, 230. And do we have anything between ground? No. So the circuit is on. Let's test here. This is the phase to ground, 230. Right. Does the RCD trip? Let's check that. And it does. So that means we actually do have a neutral to ground connection while the grid is off, and this comes usually from the internal bond of the inverter. So here also I have this, and I go to ground, trip the RCD. So all circuits are correct, and we do have a neutral to ground bond which comes from the inverter if you set the islanding mode relay to switch during off-grid. So yes guys, that's it. There's nothing more I can do to the Powerwall here anymore. So officially the AC Powerwall project is finished. It just took around 5 years, but at some point it must then be done. Well, we went all the stages from absolute DIY up to a professional system like it is here now. So you know it, this system is mainly used to catch our excessive energy which would otherwise go out of the property here. It is not connected to any of the buildings as a power source. The only thing I could do is make a kind of emergency generator now out of it. And together with the PV input, this output can then also still be used when the grid is down for several days, because there is a power source to charge the batteries even without the grid. So yeah, said I here, no more big things to do at this place at least, but there's still some other sites we can have quite a lot of fun. So I hope you found this interesting. Thank you for watching this video. Please comment on the down, subscribe to the channel, and I see you at the next one.